If you've followed cutting for any length of time, you know that sometimes the cows just don't cooperate. Missy Jean Rosenberg found that out tonight when her first cow would just not give her an ample opportunity to quit. Riding Fancy Sugar Badger, who stands here with us tonight, Missy Jean took advantage of the opportunity and walked out with a 2:18.5 to win the Super Stakes Amateur. Missy Jean, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell me how that run went.
My first cow would not let me off, as you said, and I wasn't quite kicking her up to it like I should have been either. My help was screaming at me, get up there, get up there. And then finally it turned away when everyone else, everybody had to come to the back with me and pray that it would turn away. But and I don't even know if it actually turned away. It might have just stood still. Can't even remember. But anyway, and then my second cow, I needed to get her up there, and I didn't quite do that at first. And then with all the screaming from Michael and Steve, I finally kicked her and got up there, and she was good for me.
Now, unlike a lot of cutters, you don't like to cut for shape. You actually like to know what cows you're going to cut. Does that work out for you tonight?
Yes, it did. I like to know which cow. They need to tell me a cow to cut because my nerves can't handle being patient. And two, I always watch what's been cut so I know what not to cut. If something does happen bad where I can't get something that they tell me, that at least I know what's been cut and to make sure I stay away from it.
Now, your nerves sometimes cause you little problems in the pen in the first go-around. You won the go-around, but you might have kicked her a little hard at one point. What happened there?
I asked Hannah Webb, who got her ready for me, if she was tired. She said yes, and I kicked her across back there behind the judges' stands, and she was laying on my leg pretty bad. And so I asked Michael and Steve, what do I do? And they said, get her off your leg. And when I kicked her, she kicked up, bucked, passed gas, and it made me mad, so my nerves, I was forgetting about that, and I was just mad at her, so I went down there and showed her. She was really green when we got her from Rusty Vondra, and Steve had to do a lot of work on her to get her ready for the futurity, so I stayed off of her. I didn't ride her until the one time, or maybe two times at the pre-work in Ardmore.
You've won a lot of the Eastern National Championships at the weekend events. How does that compare to winning at Will Rogers Coliseum?
Well, hopefully it conquered some fears, and maybe next time when I come in I won't be quite as nervous, but it feels great. I'm very, very excited, and I believe that the Lord blessed me tonight, and that's the reason it happened, and that's that.
Missy Jean Rosenberg from Bush.